When utilizing See&Spray technology, you really want to make sure that you have your cameras fine-tuned and all of your weed settings based on what you are seeing in the field. For this example, I'm going to go to my See&Spray shortcut button. And there are several things here I'm going to discuss. First thing being fallback mode. So if we click on that, for any reason, if you are not within the See&Spray parameters, whether you're going too fast, you're going too slow, your boom height is too high, several different things going on. If there's dust on your cameras, you want to make sure that you have broadcast selected as your fallback mode option. Otherwise, if you are outside of those parameters and you have it set on fallback mode off, then it will not be spraying any product. So my default is always put that on broadcast. So if for some reason something goes on, you are still spraying for weeds rather than missing them if that fallback mode is turned to off. Second piece being that I really want to focus on is spray sensitivity and spray buffer area. And this is going to depend on the crop you're spraying in, conditions, and size of weeds. So here is our spray buffer area, and it shows a really good illustration over here once you change. So if you change your length from small, medium to large, you'll see the blue box identified grow or shrink depending on what size you have. And then with width, as you change that, you will see the number of nozzles change as well. So when you have your width set on small, there are 3 nozzles that are going to kick on to spray one weed. Or if you go to medium, it's going to kick on a 4th, and large is going to kick on 6 based on the area that you're trying to cover. I typically start out on small and small because I'm trying to target those weeds. When they are smaller, I'm not going in as a rescue program for weeds that are over the top of the canopy or trying to take over the field. But again, this is based on what you are seeing in the field and the coverage you need. That will change per field. It could change per application, whether it's a pre or a post, a second post. Always make sure you are changing that based on what you are seeing in the field. And spray sensitivity as well. So we can change that from low, medium to high. So here we've got lowest, low, medium, high, and then highest. So those are also going to change based on what you're seeing in the field. If there's a denser canopy, you probably want to have that on higher sensitivity. If the weeds are exceptionally small, See&Spray technology should be able to pick up a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch weed, which is very small to the naked eye. But again, I always start out on medium sensitivity. That's what I have had the best luck with. But again, change it based on your field conditions. And to verify what my spray sensitivity and my spray buffer area need to be, I always pull up my cameras. So I'm going to go up to status, click on that. I can come up here to my processors, select a certain processor, pull up a specific camera, and see what that coverage looks like in the field. And here are some screenshots of it in the field last summer. So if I had it on smallest sensitivity, here's an example where it's just picking up one weed. And these are different cameras, but it's a good visual. And if I would change it to higher sensitivity or move up that sensitivity bar, I'm going to start to pick up more. So again, gauge your sensitivity in your spray buffer area based on what you're seeing in the field. Before I spray a field, I always pull up a camera out in the field, have somebody back behind the boom, and make sure you are verifying and you're picking up the weeds that the camera and the person standing next to the boom is seeing in the field to make sure that you are getting good spray coverage.